Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum students. So today we are going to complete the topic which we have started in previous lecture, that is the subtopic of formatting worksheet elements and formatting text. In formatting text we have discussed the font setting and we have discussed the borders and shading, which are the options present in font group of home tab. Here you can see that these are all the options: font size, font face, font styles, font colors, fill and forecolor and background color, and these are the increase and decrease font sizes option. And then comes your next description in detail with the borders and shading. Here these are the borders and shading option present in font group of home tab. बेटा रिपीटेडली आपको एक ही चीज़ बताने का मकसद ये है कि आप क्लियरली अंडरस्टैंड करें, रिमेंबर रखें कौन सी ऑप्शन किस ग्रुप में है और कौन सी टैब पर मौजूद है। यही चीज़ें आपके एमसीक्यूज में, ऑब्जेक्टिव्स में आपसे पूछी जाती हैं। ओके, सो कमांड फ्लो भी जब लिखने का क्वेश्चन आता है तो आपने इसी तरह इसको अटेम्प्ट करना है। फॉर एग्जाम्पल, आपको बॉर्डर्स एंड शेडिंग के लिए जब कमांड फ्लो का बोला जाए तो आपने कैसे स्टार्ट लेना है? We have to select the cell on which we want to apply the borders and shading. This is your first step. For example, here we want to apply the top border. So we have selected a required cell, that is I16. Select I16. Then bring your cursor in the font group of home tab. From this group, we will select the required border option from border drop down. Click on it and now select your required border, that is top border. This is your step. So in this way your required border is applied on the selected cell. Clear? So font group of home tab have all the options related to formatting. Font formatting includes your font face or font changing, then font sizes with font size box or increase decrease font size option. Then comes your font styles, then fill color for the cell and border color, border for overall boundary of your required cell. Then comes your font color. These are all options related to font group we have discussed. So next, move to the alignment group. Here we will cover all the alignments which we apply on the required cell or selected cell in MS Excel. First, alignment. What is alignment? Alignment is the way in which text is placed in a cell. And we have discussed that cell content, if it is numeric, it is by default aligned at the right of the cell, and if the cell content is text, by default it is aligned at right. Clear? So how we can change the alignment? For alignment, here we have 6 options overall. Here first row has the alignment which works horizontally. Clear? Here you can say that your text is aligned at top, here it is at center, and third one option is at bottom. Whereas these are the options which works vertically. So overall alignments have 2 forms: vertical alignment and horizontal alignment. These are your left, center and right alignments for horizontal, and these are the top, center and bottom. These are your vertical alignments. So in this way we have discussed the alignment and font setting of your home tab. Home tab. Here we also have some other options that we will cover in next classes. Okay. Now we are moving to the next option, that is insert new row or column. This is our next topic. How we will insert a blank row or blank column in a worksheet. For this purpose, you have to select your row selector box or column selector box as we have discussed earlier in lecture. So when we select a row with the row selector box, then we will activate its shortcut menu with the right click of mouse. From here we will select this insert command. Your current row will be shifted to next row and a blank row will be inserted. By default, a blank row in MS Excel always inserted at above of the current row. Clear? Whereas the blank column, it is always inserted with the same procedure. Select the row with the select the column with the column selector box and then right click on it. Here comes your insert option. When you click on it, then you will observe your cell. Your current column is now blank. Here also we have text, so that's why it's not as much visible. We are going to another cell to observe where the blank column inserted. We have selected the J column. Now right click, insert, and now you can see that bottom is shifted towards right. It means your current column is shifted to right and blank column is inserted at that place. Hopefully you understood that how to insert a blank row and column in MS Excel spreadsheet. Clear? If you still have any problem, you can ask. I'm here to support you. Clear? Thank you. But before ending the session, let's summarize the points. In today's lecture, we have covered what? We have covered about the formatting text, in which we have discussed the font, font face, font size, font style, font color, and text alignments. Then we have covered about the borders and shading option, which is also the option present in font group of Home tab. These options have this related font setting dialog box, which is activated with this drop down arrow. Here comes your font format cell dialog box. In this dialog box, we have the font tab over here. With this font tab, we have different sections of font, that is underline styles, then come font styles, font sizes, font colors. Then comes your font effects, strike through, subscript, superscripts. These are all related commands with font setting. Then comes your alignment, which is also present in format cell dialog box. Here you can see that text alignment is horizontal. With horizontal, you can change left indentation, center, right, fill, justify, center across section, distributed indents. These are different settings related with the text alignment. With horizontal, and top and vertical is top, center, bottom, justified, and distributed. With this, you can also give different orientation to the selected cell contents. Hopefully, now you have complete understanding about the covered topics, including borders and shading and insertion of new row and columns. In the next class, inshallah, we will cover charts, that how we can insert chart in MS Excel spreadsheet. Clear? Thank you.